You can watch our show on live right now on YouTube Live. So go to youtube.com/Bobby Bones Show and you can watch the show in our new studio and cameras. Hey, who cares about the Today Show?
No.
We're on.
This is on.
Yeah, you can now watch it. So yeah, let's go over, because I want to bring Alex in Illinois on first. Somebody on the show is about to do a parenting confession, and they told me this yesterday, and I thought it was funny, and I encouraged listeners to call, and Alex called. Alex, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm real good. I want to put you on first, and before the show member actually shares their parenting confession, I would like for you to kick off the show in this segment. So share your parenting confession with us, please.
Okay, it's so embarrassing. I used to lazy breastfeed my child, which meant like I would lay him on a body pillow because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, don't want to hold him, and we would both just fall asleep. Well, one night I woke up and I kind of heard like a faint cry, and I looked around and he was gone, like completely gone. I'm like, what, did this child like learn how to walk? So I looked down and he was at the bottom of the bassinet, like where you keep the blankets, so like the netting part. I was mortified. Like I was literally crying, and I didn't tell my husband actually until this year, and my kid's 2 years old now. So oh my God, I was so embarrassed that like I felt like the worst parent in the world.
You dropped your baby while breastfeeding.
Technically, he rolled off the bed. If it makes it any better, oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. It's so embarrassing.
Well, thank you for sharing. We're not judging. Are we judging?
No.
Not
No.
judging?
Oh, you can judge. It's fine.
Okay, we're judging. We can't believe.
Yeah,
That's so messed up.
Yeah. Alex, thank you for
you.
listening. Have a great day.
Hey, you too. Bye.
All right, let's go to Carrie in South Dakota, who has a parenting confession. Carrie, welcome to the Bobby Bones Show.
Good morning.
Good morning. So what did you do?
I ran over my daughter and broke her leg.
Whoa.
Oh.
You ran over your daughter. Kind of walk me through that.
I'd taken my kids up to the ballpark and some of their friends because they both had tournaments the coming weekend, trying to be a good mom, pitching to them. It was like 95 degrees. I'm like, okay, we're going to leave in a few minutes. I fell down. I was bleeding. I'm like, we're going home now. And we lived like 3 blocks from the ballpark in a town of like 300 people. And they're like, can we ride in the back of the minivan with the hatch open? I'm like, no. And they just kept pestering. I said, fine. Said, but put your feet up. And when I back up, and my kids did not. The 2 extra kids did. I started to back up, and in the rearview mirror, I see both of my kids who are sitting on the outside of the car just go whoop and like flip out onto their faces. And then I put the car in park, run back, make sure they're okay. And my daughter's like, you've got to move. Her leg was pinned under the back bumper. There was just a rise in the grass, and her toe was like under the tire just about.
Oh.
And then I took her home. I had to pull forward so she could get out. Took her home. We took her in the house. And then I didn't take her to the doctor until the next day because I thought she was overreacting.
Oh.
And then the doctor says what?
Oh.
It was broken in 2 places.
Oh, my goodness. Wait.
So she did not get to play in the state softball tournament that year.
Mm-hmm.
Needless to say.
You have a question for her?
Well, yeah, because, she knows she ran over her and then she thought she was overreacting.
It's
Like,
a lot.
do you think you were just in denial?
Did you buy her a Nintendo?
I have no clue, but I still feel horrible. And this was in 2012. And still to this day, she's 19 now. Well, she'll be 19 on Friday. And she'll get in the car and she has to have even like the heat on in the summer because the air conditioning, like it hurts her feet, because she's got like arthritis in her ankle now.
Oh.
I didn't think about that. Because all my broken bones that I've broken, either like a couple ribs or fingers or, the arthritis hits. So
Yeah.
the cold swells the joints. Carrie, thank you for sharing that with us. We know that was vulnerable of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was not fun.
Have a good day, Carrie.
You too.
All
Goodbye.
right, bye-bye. Who on the show would like to share their parenting confession? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that's me.
It's Eddie. All right,
Yeah.
Eddie, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, judgment free.
I'm not proud of this, but I figure if I'm going to just come clean, it's going to be with you guys. So I'll just say it. Once a year, I fake sick. Like, I'm not sick at all. I just fake it because I'm over it. I don't want to do anything.
With
The kids, the wife, nothing. And so I did it like 2 weeks ago, right before vacation. I was kind of having like that pre-vacation thing where like, I'm done. I'm a week away from vacation. I need an extra day. And so I was like, just not feeling good. I think I have a sinus infection. It's been Bobby's sick. Amy had something. And like,
What?
I threw you guys under the bus for
We're
sure.
now
I,
accomplices.
was like, I didn't have anything.
And so I just said, yeah, I'm just going to have to lay in bed. Like I just have body aches and everything. And yeah, I fake sick. And I do it about once a year.
What do they do for you?
What?
Food?
Wait, well, he just
Oh,
doesn't have to do anything.
No, I know, but do they come and like cater to all your needs?
They do. And my wife is just so sweet because she like just makes me food, brings the food to the bed.
Yeah.
I eat in bed.
Yeah.
And you just like watch Netflix?
Yeah, I
Do
do.
you fake the sounds and stuff? You're like, "Ugh."
Yeah, sometimes like if the door's closed and I hear them downstairs and they can hear me. And then yeah.
That's if you're thirsty.
And then yeah, and I'll just text my wife like, "Hey, could you bring some Gatorade?"
And how long does this last?
Oh, it's just the day, and then I have to like get over it the next day because I'm at work. I can't call in sick. Once I call in sick, then I've kind of blown it. Like I don't want to do all that.
And how do you feel now that you've revealed that?
Oh, I feel good.
Does your wife know that already?
Well, we talked about it. I wasn't going to talk to you guys without talking to her about it. And she was kind of upset. And I think now, like, she's sick today.
Oh, yeah.
And I
now
don't
know
she-
if-
Mhm.
I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but yeah, she was sick to like last night. And I'm like, is she getting back at me? So I don't know. She seemed okay with it. She's like, it's okay. It's fine. I get it. You're tired. Just communicate it next time.
How are the kids?
They're good.
Eddie's got 4 kids, 2 of his own and 2 foster kids that are living with him. And the foster kids are good?
They're great. I mean, we're having a little trouble with the older one. You know, he's a toddler and he's just going through things. I think he's in a testing mode right now, is what they call it, where he just tests you. And I think it's not to get too deep about it, but it's to just make sure that you're not going to leave them or you're not going to get rid of him. And
I do that.
kind of like testing your love for him.
all,
Yeah.
all the girls I date, I do that.
Is that right?
I'm still in the testing space.
Yes.
No, you're being serious.
I joke about things I'm serious about.
No, he's serious because my kids being adopted, they do that. And Bobby would tell me, oh, yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what I do. And you did.
Yeah.
Well,
you do.
explain that.
What?
Like the testing thing. Why do you do that?
This is what listen, I've been in therapy a lot.
Because he's been abandoned.
And if you're new to the show, I'll give you the 30-second history of me. I grew up in it.
Had a good looking mama.
My mom was an addict. She died in her 40s. My dad left when I was 5, 6 years old. And so you always feel like you're going to get abandoned again because that's rooted in you. And so you're always testing to see if the person's going to leave. And you do things to go, all right, well, let's see if they'll leave now. And then when they don't, you go, okay, well, they'll last at least through this. And you do it again and again. So he obviously feels like someone jumped out on him and he wants to just see if you're going to leave him. So he's going to put you to the test.
And
It's not a good, I make a joke about me doing that. But
Right.
I have done that in relationships.
what I don't understand about it though is just like the other person has the urge to leave you. Like I mean, it's
They've
kind
left me before.
But if it's well, at least for my kids, they hadn't ever had unconditional love, so they don't have that security. So if you're going to be the one that's that role, they want to make sure that you're in it for real.
Yeah. And my wife has to remind me, just tell him he's not going anywhere. He's here and we're happy to have him here, that kind of thing. Because I mean, my honest reaction is just like, well, then I mean, if he doesn't want to be here, then why is he here? You know,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
not the right
He's
way
also
to
a
think of it.
Kid.
I know he's a kid,
Yeah.
I know, but
and I'm a
those-
kid sometimes
but
too. So
Eddie, you're normal with those thoughts. And at the beginning of our adoption, trust me, for like 6 months, I felt guilty for having those thoughts of like, I'm not equipped for this. So like, why should we made a mistake?
Mm.
But I mean, they're not real. Like you kind of just have to put those thoughts aside and know like there's a bigger purpose.
It's almost like you got to meet in the middle. Like eventually he has to kind of learn. And again, I speak to someone who's been through these issues. He has to kind of learn that not everybody's going to leave. And you have to also realize that he feels like everybody's going to leave because everybody has left.
Mhm.
And so neither one of you are going to go back and be like, I'm now fixed. You kind of have to learn each other. And then both of you guys budge a little bit. And that's the growing process. Like
Yeah.
I've had girlfriends in the past, 1, maybe 2, that would just go like, I'm not leaving. And like treat me like a kid.
Like as much as you're trying to chase me away,
Like
I'm
you're
not-
trying to do little things to push me away, but I'm not leaving. And as 4-year-old as that made me feel, there was some comfort to that because when everybody leaves you your whole life, you just expect everybody's going to leave you. Continue. You only know what you've been taught.
yeah.
So, yeah, I would imagine that's a heavy thing for you right now.
Yeah, that's kind of just what we're going through. And there's just different things. I guess when you foster, you go through different stages. And I guess that's our stage right now.
What's up with that? You can say, Are they staying with you for a longer time?
It looks like the time is being extended.
I know last time you said that too. Do you think they'll be here for all of 2019 with you?
Yeah.
You do?
I think we'll get through Christmas with them. That's just me kind of thinking, just kind of looking at our situation, and if I could predict, I would say, like, I'd bet that they'd stay here through Christmas, yeah.
Do you think that they'll ever go back to their parents?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, because I see improvement from the parents, which is the goal. It's not always the goal. I mean, I think in our situation, it's the goal, and they're doing their part, and everyone's doing their part, and I like the way it's moving right now.
Is it going to be weird for you if they go back to their parents that they're not your kids anymore? Like, are you going to want to continue a relationship?
No, because I've kept the feeling of like, this is our role right now. This is what we're doing in their lives. We're giving them what they need right now, so everyone can get it all together. And then once that's done, then we get back to normal, and hopefully we can keep in touch, because we're already in touch with their parents, and so hopefully we can keep in touch with them forever and just kind of see how they're doing in life. Because I'm telling you, one of our foster kids and my biological 5-year-old, they're just buddies. Like that, they're going to spend more than a year together in their lives. So
Yeah.
I want them to kind of keep in touch. If we're not going to keep in touch, I would like for them to keep in touch, because, I mean, it's like a childhood friend.
I wonder if
Yeah.
you'll be Uncle Eddie. If you'll go from being, kind of the dad to Uncle Eddie.
Yeah.
And then you got to wonder if the parents have any resentment toward you, and not fairly,
Yeah.
but, Fancy Eddie is the guy that took the kids and now he still wants to be involved. There's a lot of untangling from all sides. But it's cool. It's really cool what you're doing, man.
Thank you, man.
It is cool.
Yeah, we enjoy it. Thank you.
Yeah, give me a couple of those. I watch Amy's kid. I was watching Amy's son on Instagram yesterday, and he's 8. And I'm like, that's what I need. I get 7 or 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that cute moment on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that Instagram
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need that.
Trust me, Eddie and I are putting those hard times up on the gram, mainly because, and you want to keep it real. So it's not that we don't want to share those moments, but then it's just not fair. Like, again, I ask my kids, like, hey, can I post this? And I don't ever ask them, or don't film them during the hard times. Like, okay, busting out my camera. You want to put this up online now for everybody to see? Because sometimes he'll be like, Mom, you can post it to the Instagram. And yeah, I wish maybe sometimes we should put up more of the hard moments, because yeah, he's super cute, but
They won't clear those, though.
he tests too.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stashira, thankfully, is older than that. She's 12 now, but when she first got here, there were some tests. Big time. Big.
And I imagine the test will come back, too, by the way. They don't ever
man.
really go.
I know.
They don't
I
ever really
hope
go.
not. She's doing so. She's acclimated well.
We'll come back. Lunchbox, his baby's having a birthday today, and he wants to. His baby's gonna either have a party or he has something he's gonna do tonight, and he's wondering
Yeah.
if he should skip it to have a birthday party for his baby.
Oh.
Well, hold on. Wait till he
Question.
tells you what he wants to do instead of having a birthday party for his baby. Okay.
Okay.
That'll be in the next segment. We'll come back.
Bobby Bones Show.
Hey, it's Bobby Bones, and the General takes the pain and hassle out of auto insurance.
Bobby Bones Show.
Here are your big 3 songs in country music, which, by the way, there's some good ones right now. Here you go. Here's your number 3 song. Hit it.
Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. Like diamond rings and football.
That's Luke Combs. Beer Never Broke My Heart, which, by the way, Luke was put in the Grand Ole Opry last night, so congratulations to him.
Yeah.
Number 3 song. That song is so good. That chorus, the hook, as they call it, that long, that's such a good sing-along chorus.
Yeah.
And I've heard him play it live a couple times, and people just scream that, man. That's like an anthem. Number 2, Eric Church, Some of It. Here you go.
Some of it you learn the hard way. Some of it you read on a page. Some of it comes from heartbreak. Most of it.
And number 1, for a second week in a row, Blake Shelton, God's Country.
God's country.
The jam to it right here.
Jam.
I saw the sunrise sitting back in a 40 on the muddy.
I love that devil line.
The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stay long.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good, man. There you go. The number 1 pop song right now. Can we just talk? Can we just talk?
Khaled.
Yeah, Khalid.
Khalid.
Yeah.
Good one.
Just talk? Can we just talk about
Jam.
how we're going before we
I'm gonna play Chase Rice, and we'll come back and get into the debate about Lunchbox's baby's birthday.
Yes.
And if he should skip what he's gonna do to have a birthday party for his baby.
Okay.
All right, now Chase Rice, Eyes on You, Bobby Bones Show.
We've been to both Carolinas, seen a big Montana sky. The Bobby Bones Show.
Lunchbox's baby is 1 year old today.
Today. Happy birthday.
He listening?
He might be listening. He should be. Nah, he's probably not on his way to daycare yet. He's got another 20 minutes before he's got to be there.
So what do you do on your baby's birthday at 1 year old?
Well, I mean, I'm going to take a nap for sure because I want to be present for his birthday. And then, I mean, celebrate by, putting a little hat on him, say happy birthday, and then we eat dinner. I mean, there's nothing really you do for a 1-year-old, in my opinion. I was planning on going and playing my co-ed soccer game tonight because a 1-year-old doesn't really know his birthday. And we'll get a candle. We have a big candle that has 1 through 18. You burn a year every time they have a birthday. So you'll burn the candle. And I figure that's the birthday. I don't see anything wrong with going to the soccer game after that.
Does your wife feel different?
My wife feels different. She thinks I should be there to put him to bed on his birthday and read to him because my game's at 8:15. He goes to bed at 8:30. So we're talking a matter of 20 minutes, people. 20 minutes. And she is making a big deal about me going to the soccer game.
Where do you think this ends up?
I don't know. I mean, hopefully, I'm hoping I can tire him out I can pick him up early from daycare and then just don't let him take a nap. So he'll want to go to bed early. And then, hey, he's tired, got to put him to bed. Oh, he's already in bed. I guess I can go to my soccer game.
Don't you have to let your team know, though, before that?
Yeah, that's the problem. I got to let my team know, and I have the jerseys.
You can just get them the jerseys, right?
Off.
You're the manager, too, right?
Captain.
I'm not the manager.
Well, if you have the jerseys,
I'm the captain.
do you wash them?
Yeah.
It's the manager
I mean,
does that.
do you really wash them?
Yeah, I put them in the washing machine every night, every Wednesday night when I get home from the game.
Okay, I'm just saying. If I was,
I won't tonight because my washing machine's broken, but
Okay.
I usually do it every week. I put them in there.
Okay, what do we think here? We'll go around the room. Should Lunchbox skip his co-ed soccer game for his baby's 1-year anniversary? Amy?
Well, birthday, yes, you should. You should skip it, be with your wife, celebrate the day that she gave birth and y'all brought a child into this world. Like, look at it as not only a celebration for the baby, because I get it, he's 1, he doesn't really understand his sleep, but that's your wife, it means a lot to her. You need to stay and be with her.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
That don't make it about the baby, make it about the wife.
Yes.
If she wants you to.
We did Mother's Day.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Eddie, you have 4 kids, 2 your own, 2 foster kids. Where do you fall in this?
I mean, I'm kind of with lunch on like it's just 20 minutes. Like really, if you could tire the baby out and he falls asleep, oh, what a great birthday, huh? Oh, all right, guess it's time for my soccer game, and then split quick.
So you're on Team Lunchbox.
I mean, I don't want to associate
High
myself
five.
with lunch, but no. But yeah, I kind of agree with him.
Well, the issue that I would have with that is the logic of he can't commit 20 minutes before a game to go to a game. He's got a whole team in Jersey. He's the manager of the team.
That's an important role.
Captain.
Captain.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I got to be there for the coin flip.
Right. So he can't wait that late and decide if the baby falls asleep early. You can't make that call that late. I'm on Amy's side. I think that it is about your wife. It's 1 day a year. You guys should celebrate that together. It's not about the baby. He's not gonna know the difference. Just commit. It'd probably make her feel good if you go, you know what? I'm not gonna go to the soccer game tonight.
Yeah.
This is important to you, so it's important to me.
That's the right call.
That's the right call.
Or we could keep the baby up late and take him to my soccer game and celebrate as a family.
Don't hate that idea.
Would
but
she
if
wanna do
if
that?
she's okay with that.
I mean, she doesn't really like giving the baby up past his bedtime.
Well, she
She
probably
has- we
doesn't
have a
like the
routine.
baby skipping the nap either.
Well, right. Well, she didn't know about that part.
Oh.
oh, you haven't run that by her yet?
No, I haven't run that by her. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy that he's a year old. Like I just can't believe that it's been 1 year of me being a dad. Like I've been a dad for 1 year. It's been nuts.
Has it flown by?
Flown by.
But has it
Because-
also gone super slow?
Nope.
Oh, really?
It has absolutely flown by because it went from the day he was born and him being rushed to the NICU, not being able to hold him, and me being scared to hold him when I finally did get to hold him like a week later, to him coming home, and then now I go pick him up at daycare, and when I walk in the room, he sees me, and whatever he's doing, he stops it, throws the toys down, and just crawls to you, and it's just like, man, how crazy that it's been a year, and he gone from eating breast milk to eating food. Like, if you're eating a sandwich, you give him a piece of the sandwich, and he eats it.
Oh,
Wow.
That is
yeah.
so
He-
baffling.
Give him,
Yeah.
give him a drink of beer yet?
No, not beer. He still doesn't really get the sippy cup thing. He really doesn't understand how to use the sippy cup. He just takes it and throws it on the ground.
Is he smarter than the other babies in daycare?
Oh, he's the smartest one. He is so smart, so advanced.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yeah, and he really likes himself in the mirror too. He's kind of vain. He looks at himself in the mirror a lot.
Tip off the old block?
Like
Yep.
his daddy.
It's pretty. I mean, it's crazy. It is, and like you say, has it been slow? There has been nothing slow about it. It has been super fast, super like your life is on hyper speed now.
The Old Dominion song says, the days are slow, but the years fly by.
Song is that?
one of the Old Dominion songs. I don't know. I love them all. I was trying to think in my head which one it is. Maybe it's their
Stars in the City? Is it?
maybe it's their last one.
One man band? No.
No, the one before that.
Hotel Key?
No.
No, I don't think it's Hotel Key.
No, I don't think
No.
so. Here we go. Mike D, what do you think it is? You can yell it out. It's not on my screen.
Make it sweet. Life is short. Make it sweet.
There you go.
That makes
I know
sense.
the lyric. Okay, let's. Well, congratulations. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Good
it's
for you.
awesome, man.
Okay, so you're
Well,
staying home.
I'm just glad. I told my wife, I was like, I was worried I was going to cry today if we talked about his birthday, but I'm good, see?
What are you going to do as of right now?
Oh, I'm going to the game.
Oh my gosh.
Did
you hear nothing that we said?
No, I did. I heard what Eddie said,
No,
and he
no, no.
high-fived me.
Eddie
Eddie
just
did
needed
the
one
baby-
If the
person.
baby goes to bed
But you
early.
just can't wait that long.
Yeah, I
to
know.
make the decision.
It's risky.
All right.
I missed last week.
Excuse me?
Why?
I missed my game last week, so
Why?
because we went
Oh.
out of town.
Yeah,
But that has
that's
nothing
right.
to do with the baby's birthday. They just
I know.
fall.
I'm just saying.
All right. Thank you. By the way, you can watch the show. There are two ways you can watch it: on Facebook or on YouTube. And what are we on for the rest of the show?
We're on YouTube for the rest of the show.
Okay, youtube.com/Bobby Bone Show, and follow us over there. Also, a lot of the East Coast markets and some of the Central markets we leave right now, but you can still watch the show on that same thing because we keep doing the show. But some of the East Coast, because it's like 9:30 where they are there, they have to cut off. But we're continuing the show. So thank you very much for hanging out. It's the Bobby Bone Show. We'll come back in a second.
The Bobby Bone Show.
Hey, it's Bobby Bones. One of the hardest parts of shopping is finding I have a new puppy. He's 10 weeks old, and his bladder isn't large enough to hold it all through the night. So I've been waking up every 4 hours, taking to the bathroom, and then I come in here, and it's not that I'm grumpy, but I'm just tired. And by the end of the show, I'm grumpy. And so I'm like, I got to do something. And so I get on my Instagram and go, hey, there any dog walkers that'll come at 1 in the morning? And there is. And
Wow.
last night, the dog walker came at 1 in the morning to my house. Now I had to give her a key. It is a her.
Okay.
Is that normal? Do you normally give dog walkers a key?
Yeah, they have to have
'Cause
a
I
way
guess
to
if
get
you're
in your
gone,
house. Yes.
Yeah, like work. Okay, so I know she's coming at 1. So last night I was kind of awake. And it's not the plan to be awake every night.
No, you should sleep through it. That's the point.
Yes. But last night it was like 12:58 and my ninja senses were like, she's about to be here. It's about 1 o'clock. So I stayed in my room. I stayed in my bed. My dog is not. He's in his kennel and it's not in my bedroom. And I heard she couldn't quite get the door. But then she got in. She walks in and I hear the dog go outside. Like 20 minutes, come back in, kennel, she left. And that was it. I didn't get stabbed. So far, nothing's been stolen that I've noticed. And I think it's going to work for a bit. So I got about 2 months of doing this until I can leave him longer. But the 1 a.m. dog walker thing is a bit scary.
Yeah,
Just to hear somebody while you're sleeping coming in your door.
I know. I feel like the whole point is so that you get rest, but I feel like you're going to wake up anyways. But at least you don't have to get up and do anything. You can still just lay there.
Yeah.
And maybe occasionally she'll come tuck you in.
Did you get a pic of her?
Raymundo, isn't
Yeah,
that...
have you met her?
Isn't
Like-
that your... Yeah, I know. I met her.
Oh,
She
okay.
should have come over and get the key.
Oh, yeah, but I didn't know if it was all online.
No, she...
And like you like leave her a key somewhere.
She came over.
Okay.
Raymundo, what was your business?
Oh, yeah. Turned out for what? So we would come over. That's 1 a.m. is a difficult time, but yeah, we would probably do something like that. That's within our means. We could do that.
He comes and fixes your house up late at night.
Gets it ready for bedtime.
Let's go over to Jenny in Virginia, who's on calling the show. Hey, Jenny, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Really good. Thanks for calling. What do you want to say?
Yeah, so I was wondering, I was thinking about this as soon as I saw Facebook Live and then now YouTube today. With you guys being on camera, is anyone taking a little extra time to get ready in the morning? Or are you thinking more about what you're wearing or any of that kind of stuff?
I'll answer first. I haven't yet. Listen, I wear the same thing to work pretty much every day anyway, like a hoodie or a sweatshirt. I did shave this morning. I have a good electric razor. So I didn't do the full thing with the but if you get a good electric razor, it's a pretty good investment for a dude.
Yeah.
So I would say for the most part, no, because we're still kind of figuring out the studio. But Amy, you putting makeup on or anything?
I look the same. I probably should pay more attention. I'm sure as it goes on, we'll figure it out. But right now, I forget we're on camera, and I'm like, not. I'm making weird faces and looking mad when I'm not mad. That's just my resting face.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
You don't have a RBF though.
I know. I have like a. I don't know.
You have like a
What-
RCF,
What does that mean?
resting confused face. Like you're always like, what's happening?
Okay, there you go. I'll take that. It's just not like a pretty. Some people have that just nice resting face all the time. Like I don't have that. Confused, I'll take.
Jenny, have you been watching the show?
Yeah, I'm having a good time with it. I'm a teacher on summer break, so I have a little bit of free time.
What'd you think about it? What do you think about seeing us do the show now?
I think it's really neat. And being on hold, I was actually able to hear some of your conversations with Raymundo and editing things. And it's a lot more work than it
Is that right?
sounds like.
I'm not sure
How
that
is
should
she
happen.
hearing our off
Oh,
conversation?
Whoopsie.
That's funny.
Oh.
Yeah, Raymundo and I are talking about editing clips. And,
Yeah.
Well, listen, you got the full experience then. Look at you.
Well, you had Amy repeat a bumper for the good news
Oh, the
segment,
tease.
too.
Oh, yeah.
I heard all that.
Yeah. Ooh.
We should auction that off for charity. That's like
Let's go.
yeah, that's in the middle of it all. That's the meat and potatoes. Well, listen, Jenny, thank you for calling, and thanks for listening in Virginia. And hopefully people will hear this and they'll be encouraged to go check out the live stream.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Everybody should check it out.
All right, thanks, Jenny. Bye-bye.
One thing the live
Thanks,
stream
bye.
has made me do is I notice my posture's horrible. So I'm really gonna start I was like day one, I was like, do I sit like that? Am I slouchy?
You do, yeah.
Right. So now I'm like, I maybe need to get a little bumper back here for my back
Back
to help.
brace?
Yeah, to make sure that I'm sitting up straight all the time because that's bad.
Taylor in Colorado, you're on the Bobby Bones Show. Taylor, how are you?
Hi, Bobby. How are you?
Real good. What would you like to say?
I just want to say that my husband and I are coming to see you in Denver, And we are so excited. I followed you from Arizona to North Carolina to now Colorado. And we always find, the iHeart radio station so we can listen to you. And then as soon as your show tickets dropped, we bought them. So we are just so excited to see you tomorrow.
Oh, great. Yeah, Eddie and I start our tour in Denver on Friday night. And so the first Raging Idiot show, which we will be playing. Hey, why don't we play the new Raging Idiot song that we put out for the first time this morning? We'll be playing this in concert on Friday night. And by the way, our head of the format said this is the best parody we've ever done.
Really? He said that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he said, ha, ha, ha. I just inserted, that's the best parody I've ever done.
But that's what that means.
Yeah,
Ha, ha,
right?
ha, yeah.
So we will play this. If you want to come to the show in Denver or Chicago or Amarillo, ragingidiots.com. What?
It could be a fun way because people, if you have to put your parent in a nursing home or something, an old person, like assisted living, that's hard.
play
But
this
this
for
could be
'em?
like a good icebreaker of it's kind of funny. Like, hey.
Instead of Old Town Road, this is called Old Folks Home, the new one from the Raging Idiots. Here you go. Shout out to Meemaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna take me ma to the old folks' home. She gonna sew till she can't no more. I'm gonna take me ma to the old folks' home. She gonna sew till she can't no more.
She's wearing dentures in her mouth. She grew up in the South. She's walking with a cane. She broke her hip, but she's okay. Yeah, at 2 o'clock she'll meet us, but she's got diabetes. Bingo in the evening. Her nurse's name is Steven.
Can't nobody tell her nothing,
'Cause she can't hear nothing.
can't nobody tell her nothing,
'Cause she can't hear nothing.
yeah, I'm gonna take me ma to the old folks' home. She gonna sew till she can't no more. I'm gonna take me ma to the old folks' home. She gonna sew till she can't no more.
Hey, where are you guys going? Why are you leaving me here? Oh.
The Bobby Bones Show.
Did you know that Firestone now offers an industry-leading